Okay, this is just quickly compare. Here's the first best, here's the Prescott Townsend, here's the Price Island. You can see that more people work, more people can be lazy with more constraint, and therefore they give them lower average output. Okay, this is the highest average output you can have. So this is kind of information problem also make the output lower. Okay.
Isn't this encouraging people to be more lazy?
No, you want them. I mean,
well, you said more can be lazy. So
yeah, you don't want them to be lazy, but the idea is the utility tell them that they want to be lazy, right? But once you have more constraint, you cannot push them as hard as the first best. Therefore, they're gonna be more lazy in equilibrium. Is that okay? If they can choose, they're gonna be totally lazy if they get high consumption anyway. But okay, just quickly on the another example. Here is going to be multiple island. Everything else is the same. I'm not going to go through it except gamma. Okay, 2. So what does it mean? Now gamma is lower, so it means that the agent in this economy is less reserved. What does it mean? It means that they care less about the insurance, right? So this guy can say, okay, insurance, fine. I don't want to get it that much. The other guy say, no. Insurance is very, very important. I mean, relative. Okay? So that's going to be the only difference in this example. And let's see what show up. Okay, the first best, skip, and here's the Prescott Townsend. Okay, Prescott Townsend here, there are 3 groups again. Because the same, because I have 2 grids. 0.3, 0.3, 11. Almost 0.3. Okay? But the point that I want to show you exactly is this one. Once I allow them to choose from many island or many price, some of them choose this price, 0.3175, 0.25, and 0.425. Okay, there are 2 groups of people. One choose lower price, the other one choose higher price. Okay, and let's look at, just to make a guess, you can see that this guy has low and low MRS, right? Actually, this guy and that guy will go together. Here, they come together. And the second type here show up here. But you cannot be alone, so that's why the first type has to come and kind of join you to clear the market. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to get any insurance at all. Okay? And the point that we kind of see from this one is that since the only difference is the insurance, so we kind of see that the cost of segregation. Okay, maybe before that, I tell you the benefit first, because you asked me why we would like to segregate them. I mean, in the first place, why we would like to have them in different islands. The reason is this one. As we know that Prescott-Townsend solution is better than the solution with retrading, right? Because they are less constrained and they can do better. And in this solution, what they do, they put people in 3 different marginal rate of substitution. So that means if possible, we would like to put them in 3 islands. Okay? But of course, that's not possible because if you put them in 3 islands separately, how come they're going to be able to get insurance at all? Because this allocation requires transfer from this guy maybe to this guy or vice versa. I mean, I'm not really totally sure in that, but there's some transfer has to happen across this type. Okay, that's the reason. Therefore, segregate them that way is not going to be possible. But at least we learned that by doing so, the incentive constraint is going to be less binding, or it's going to be more relaxed compared to what we have with retrading. Okay, that's why the benefit is about relaxing the IC constraint. But of course, on the other hand, as I just said, once you segregate people across island, insurance transfer across islands cannot happen. That means that's going to cause some welfare reduction, right? Because if you're there, I'm here, we're not going to be able to trade even contingent on anything. So therefore, that's going to limit the insurance. That is the cost. Somehow the program is kind of make a trade-off between these two. And that's why when we lower the risk aversion, people care less about reinsurance. They're willing to be more in different island more. I mean, that's what we can get from. It's not a theoretical proof, but it's kind of the intuition that we learn from doing this computation.